Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn about macros. Alright? Now, before we learn about macros, we need to know what preprocessor is. Okay? So here I have a small program which prints out the value of A. So when I hit run, I get 4 as the result. Okay? Now, when I hit the run button, what happens is this program gets compiled, but before it gets compiled, it will be pre-processed. Okay? Now, preprocessor is a small code which checks for anything with hash symbol. Alright, so here I have hash include stdio.h. We have few more things that we can have along with hash symbol. So whatever we have along with hash symbol will be processed first before the program gets compiled. Okay, in this case, before the program gets compiled, the stdio.h, this header file will be included by the preprocessor. Okay. Now, let me show you one more hash preprocessor directive. Okay. This is hash define. Okay. Hash define. Whatever we write with hash symbol is called as preprocessor directive. Alright. Here in this case I am using hash define. Okay. And then I will say max in capital letters and I will say 10. Alright. So here I should not end this with semicolon. Alright. So this should not end with semicolon. Alright. Now let me use it in a program and then tell you how this works. Okay. So here I will say int a is equal to 15 and I will say int b is equal to a plus max. Alright, and in the third line I'll print it out. Printf percentage d comma b. Okay, so now when I hit the run button, I get 25 as a result. Alright, so now what happens is when I hit run button, this hash define statement tells the preprocessor to change every max word in the program with 10. So wherever we have max, it will be 10. Okay. So when the file gets compiled, every occurrence of max will be 10. Okay. So what this hash define says is wherever you find max, replace it with 10. So when it gets compiled, all the max in the program will be in fact 10. Okay. So what has happened here is max has become 10, the value that we have provided, and so 15 plus 10 has become 25. Okay, 25. Alright, I hope it is clear. Now this is called as macro. And this is called as preprocessor directive. This also. Okay, this is header file. This is preprocessor directive. We have few more, but it is not required for now. Okay. Now, you may get a question. Why don't we just define like this? Why can't we say int max equal to 10 and then use this max here? Alright, why can't we define two variables and use it here instead of defining it here? Correct? So you may get that question in your mind. Now, see, if we define a variable, it is like asking some space on the RAM to store some value. So, when we say max equal to 10, some space will be allotted in the memory for this value to be stored. So as it is integer, it takes up 4 bytes. So 4 bytes of 4 bytes of memory will be allocated for this variable. Whereas if you define it in this way, no memory is allocated for this. Okay? This is not a variable. We are not creating a variable. We are just saying that wherever you find max, replace it with 10. That's all. Okay. So we are not asking for space on the RAM. We are not storing something there. Alright. So all these things are not there. If you store value like this, then you can get the memory location of this variable using ampersand symbol. You know how to get that, correct? You know how to get the memory location of variable. But for this, you cannot do that because this is not stored in the memory. No memory is allocated to this. So this actually speeds up the program. Okay? If you have something like this, it speeds up the program. Now this is a very small program, so it doesn't matter whether you define it like this or define it like this. But when the program is very big, defining like this will speed up the program. Okay. Now, I hope it is clear. Let me use one more program. Let me write one more program. I'll say for, okay, for int I equal to 0. Let me say I equal to 0. I less than max. Let me say max. Okay. And I equal to I plus 1. Alright. Now, in the body, I'll say, I'll keep it simple. Printf and percentage %d, and let me have a new line character here, comma I. Okay. So now let me run it, and you can see I have 0 to 9. Alright. So when we hit the run button, this preprocessor directive will say that wherever you find max in the program, replace it with 10. So when it compiles, all the maxes in the program will be 10. Okay. So if I change it here, you can see that I get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So max will be replaced by 10. Okay. So this is the use of macro. So this is a macro, and generally we use capital letters, all capital letters, to define macros. Okay. I hope it is clear. Now we can also pass arguments to macros. Okay. Macros defined with arguments work similarly to functions. We have learnt about functions, correct? So we know how function works. So the macros defined with arguments work similarly to functions. So let me create it and show it to you. Okay. So here, let me not write anything now. Okay. I'll come back and write here later. So let me delete this. Let me delete this. I'll say int length. Okay, int length equal to 5. Okay, and breadth equal to 10. Okay, and I'll say int area. All right. Now here I will say area is equal to, let me define a function, area and length comma breadth. Okay, length and breadth. And now let me print area of is and percentage d, and I'll say area. Okay, yes, I hope this is clear. Now I have defined 3 variables: length, breadth and area. I have said length equal to 5, I have said breadth equal to 10, and area is not declared. I mean, the value is not fixed now. I'm saying area equal to area. So let this be ARE. Okay, area. And to it we are passing length and breadth. Now this is a function to which I'll be passing length and breadth, which is 5 and 10. Okay. So here I will say area. Okay, here I will say area, and in the bracket I will say L comma B. Okay, L comma B. Now here I'll give space and I'll say L star B. Okay, L star B. You don't have to write this. Okay, the semicolon is not required. Now let me run it. And you can see I get area of rectangle is 50. Okay. Now what is happening here? See, whenever this is encountered, this is replaced by L into B. That's all. Okay. So here we are saying area L into B. So here we have called the function. So length 5, breadth 10 will be passed. So length 5, breadth 10 will be passed to this. Okay. So this will be area 10 and 5 or 5 and 10. So wherever we have this, it will be replaced by L into B. That's all. Okay. So here L into B. What is L? L is actually length. What is B? B is actually breadth. So length and breadth value will be taken for L and B, and this will be in reality L into B. So 5 into 10, which is 50. Okay, 50. Alright, so let me change this. Let me have 10. Let me run it. So I get 100. So 10 for length, 10 for breadth will be passed for L and B. So wherever we have area length into breadth, L into B will be replaced. But length will be taken this, breadth will be taken this. Okay, I hope it is clear. So now you can see this is working similarly to functions. Alright, so instead of having a function here, we are defining it here. Alright, yes, so I hope this small topic is clear. As I mentioned, once again, I am going to repeat it. As you start working in the field on a project using C programming, everything will be used by you regularly and you will know the importance of it. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.